And we're back with another one. Was good, everybody? Was good. Feels good to be back. We here a little late. It's a chill Saturday. Was relaxing with the family. We here for a little while tonight. So, what we going to talk about tonight before we get into some gameplay? Mike Wang is out here talking. He out here talking. He's out here answering questions on Twitter. He's been answering questions all day. So we're gonna run through some of these questions. What's good? What's good? Holiday was good. Moad was good. Was good. Thank you for stopping by. We got a couple things to go through with these questions. Spark some conversations. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Without further ado, let's get into it. You don't understand. We here. What's good, Tom? What's good, Tom Cruise? Always appreciate the support. Holiday. We truly do. So, like I said, Mike Wang was answering some questions tonight. So we're gonna sit here. Let me zoom in a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. Let's go. Just go through some of these questions, see what the responses are. Cause you know this is always Mike's Wang best time, boy. When 2K about to come out, that's when he answering all the questions. I'm good. I'm good. Had a nice little chill day. Was relaxing with the family, seeing a friend. Did you get the ones from yesterday? I was what the questions? Do you play Roblox Rivals? I do play Marvel Rivals. Do not play Roblox. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a little bit, but I do play Marvel Rivals. Do not play Roblox. Yeah. So let's see what these questions are. Let me see what my TikTok chat come the fuck in. Yeah, there was Q&As. Okay, we'll go through. We'll see what Mike Wayne was talking about. There we go. There go TikTok. Let's get it. All right. First questions from Fun Gaming. Can we please get an answer for the casual player and handicap players that only play my career for the story and NBA games? Can they still play on rookie difficulty? We're not going to judge. 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 Um, and can they still switch to real player shot percentage without the shot or dunk meters? Yes, you can still play on rookie, and it's significantly easier than it was last year. And yes, you can play with real player percentage and disable layup and dunk timing offline. All right. He said, "Who is we? I'm judging." Do you have Roblox? Nah. I don't play Roblox. I don't play Roblox. Um, he said, "We nigga, we judging that. Fuck out of here." Look, talk about rookie. So we let everybody enjoy the game the way they want to enjoy it, big dog. Just keep that shit offline. Keep that shit offline. Next, is 83 point enough to make a jump shot consistently? This will completely depend on your stick skills, play style, shot IQ, and which game mode you're in. I would highly suggest labbing in the test builder or even play now before locking in your shot ratings. The vast majority are going to shoot a lower percentage this year compared to 2K26 with the improvements we've made to defense. That's a W. Cape it out sub. Hey, I appreciate it. I truly do. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the sub. Always love the support, big dog. So this is always a good thing to see, especially because of what we went through in 2K26. So the fact that he's saying, yo, expect a lower percentage this year. But this is why I said, yo, the shooting itself wasn't, I mean, it was easy. I give you that. It was easy, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was that defense wasn't properly affecting the jump shot, which is what made it even worse. You don't have to necessarily make the shooting more difficult, but as long as you address the defense, it will bring the shooting percentage down. That's a bait. He know majority going to have high 3 ratings again. No. What he really wanted to get across here, because this is something that a lot of people do. They'll try to see if they get away with a low shot percent, low 3-ball attribute, and then build up everything else. The reason that this person specifically asks 80 because there was a lot of people with tempo. They was cooking with like 82, 83 three ball, and they was cooking with that three ball. Basically, he's saying that is not going to be the case this year. With the defensive improvements and everything, that will not be the case. That's a W. That's a W. Let's see. In my league of play now, does your ratings also get the new takeover system? Yes, NBA and WNBA players in their respective modes use a new takeover system also. There's a formula based on each player's ratings that auto assigns appropriate takeover abilities based on their strengths. All right, all right, all right, all right, no problem. Here we go. This is an important one. I was one of them. That's what I was saying. Yo, there's a lot of people out there, bro, cooking with like 82, 83 three ball with tempo shooting. They was frying. Doing 77, going crazy. Yeah, the low three ball was still very, very makeable in 2K25. It was definitely very makeable. Does height affect jump shot contests more than perimeter, or does perimeter play a bigger factor? This is difficult to answer without doing some deep dive analytics because it's a sliding scale. But the simple answer is height is the stronger factor of the two. Perimeter D carries a lot of weight, but it can't rescue a large height slash positioning mismatch. We'll give it a W. We'll give it a W. We'll give it a W. This I would say the reason that I'm on the fence, but I am leading W. That means if you're gonna make a lockdown, you gotta make a taller build. You can't try to make these super short lockdowns. These taller players are still gonna be able to shoot over you. Like your perimeter defense will play a factor, but those midget lockdowns that won't. You ain't doing shit with no midget lockdown, which does suck for me. Um, damn, son, because I was looking at a 6'2" guard to start. It was between 6'2" to 6'4", so that means I might have to work some stuff out and try to see if I can get that 6'4" popping. All right, next question. Are jump shot contests affected by block attributes or only perimeter defense? The block attribute should help you target the ball better, which will give you stronger contests by nature, but perimeter defense is a much stronger factor in the actual defensive impact calculation by far. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for fixing that. I'm sorry. Your perimeter defense should play a lot better factor in how you contest shots at the perimeter. That's a W fix. That's a W fix. Make the perimeter defense be the deciding factor on that. Block should be, like he said, should be your ability to target the ball in air, not your ability to contest jump shots. No. That's a W. That's a W adjustment. Next, let's see what we got here. Oh, this was from yesterday. Curious to know if you would like a game mode that had no shot meter or shot feedback of any kind. I said no. I don't really think this with no shot feedback and no meter. I mean, does that really matter? Um, I was saying if you're gonna do something like this, my idea was you make basically a 2K version of realism mode. You remove starting five and make a 2K version of realism mode where that basically that lobby would be a 5v5 lobby, but it would have more of play now type of sliders, much slower game, much more methodical, and that would be more of like your hardcore. They want a realistic type of experience with their my player builds. That was my idea. I think that would be much better than starting five. I think starting five is ass. I don't think it really serves much of a purpose other than people just trying to farm rep. I don't think it's a skill mode. I think it's ass. So I think if you're gonna do something like this, you can tie this into the realism mode that you replace starting five. Um, because then it's like if that's more for the true hardcore, they want to play like an actual realistic style of NBA where it would have more of the play now setting, a slower game mode, much more difficult sliders, things like that. And then that would be what that would be in my mind what that realism mode should be. Yeah, because saying no meter, no shot feedback, no green vision. That's what I'm saying. Like this is more of a realism type mode. So make a whole mode that is more of realistic. I think that would be better, and you can get rid of starting five. I think that's ass. All right. Oh, these are the questions from yesterday. Let's see. How does the new collision system determine if a bump results in a fumble? Which attributes affect ball security? There are different checks for different situations, but primarily we check the defender's steal rating against the dribbler's ball handle. The greater the advantage in favor of the defender, the more sensitive the ball is to being knocked loose versus fumble. There are also fumbles that result from well-timed cutoff moves in the body-up system and dribblers recklessly colliding with defenders when performing dribble moves or just navigating through traffic. This is a huge W. This is a huge W. Basically, what he's saying here is we heard your feedback from update 2.0. We didn't bring it back in full effect, but we did want to take some of those pieces from 2.0 and bake it into the defense of 2K27. That is a W. That is a big W for defenders. So I would say in based off of this answer, people not going to be able to get away with those tall, low dribbling builds anymore. Not against lockdowns. Because if it takes your ball handling into effect versus their steal and defensive ratings, if you come out here with a 75 dribbling, he has 86, 91, 95 steal, you bump into him, you're dropping that shit. So I would say, right, based off of that answer, those low ball handle, those tall builds with low ball handling, that shit's not going to fly this year. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. Make a commitment to something. If you want to be a taller build, you're not going to have that type of ball handling. It'll be usable, but you have to actually have some skill with that. They better hit that post button. Exactly. Better hit that protect button, big dog. But it's like, this is, I would say, based off of all the things I'm seeing when it comes to 2K27, this seems like one of the biggest skill-based games 2K has had in fucking years. In fucking years, based off of what I'm seeing from defense, what I'm seeing from offense, them nerfing a lot of things that people used to abuse, dribbling taking more skill, defense being able to really clamp up a lot of basic dribble moves. This game seems like one of the biggest skill gap or skill-based 2Ks we've had in a long time. Because I'm like, 2K26, I don't feel was skill-based at all. 2K25 was kinda. I would say 2K24. I would say this is the biggest skill gap we had since 2K24. Next question. Are there? Okay. Let's see, I'm a 6'1", 97 ball handle, 93 speed with ball. We eating good. 21 was too much. Yeah, 21 was OD. The thing I would say, okay. 6'1", 97 ball handle, 93 speed with ball. One, I don't think there's any need for a 93 speed with ball this year. There's no dribbling unless I don't think there's any dribble styles that require 93. I think the next dribble style above 90 is 94, which is Kyrie. So unless you're going to 93 speed with ball for a specific thing, I would pull that back to 91 and just use a +1. Yo, what's good, Randy? What's good? But the thing is that but you being 6'1", based off of what they were saying earlier, be prepared for motherfuckers to just shoot over your head. Like, just be prepared even if you do. I appreciate it. Let's see, next question. Are there any changes to ball protection while posting up? I did read this question. We kept the ultra sensitive post steals intact in 3v3 games to combat the exploit of post up player screening shooters, but we significantly reduced the steal sensitivity in the post for 5v5. This is fire. This is fire. This is basically what he's talking about here. If you didn't know, if in the 2v2s and 3v3s, but mainly in the 2v2 side, there was a lot of people that would use that exploit where they would give it to a big man. He would basically just stick in the post on a 3-ball, and then the guard would just keep running back and forth past them until you got stuck behind that person in the post, and you couldn't steal the ball. So that was basically a huge exploit for 2v2s and for 3v3s. So basically, he's saying I'm assuming it counts for 2v2s as well. You will lose that ball in 2v2 and 3v3, but 5v5 they reduced it. Let's see. Wait, he said, what, they going to shoot over me? Oh, that's a fact. That's basically what they were saying earlier. Your height matters more than your perimeter defense. So even if you have high perimeter defense, if you're that short and someone's 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", You're not going to be able to contest him like that. You're not going to be able to contest him. See, I always find you. Thank you. Thank you. Would you find a 6-7 point guard viable for threes and fives only? Only has a 91 ball handle after caps. I think 91 is probably a really good spot for a tall, consistent ball handling guard. Because 91, think about it, it's like if they're saying that when it comes to the new body collision system, it takes your ball handling into account with a defender. How often are you going to find people that have over 91 steal? Then that's only going to be real lockdowns. Most people, the majority before cap breakers, they're probably going to be in the 70s, 60 to 70s, and then you'll find maybe some of them may hit that 85 cap, the 85 threshold. But for the 91, 93, 95 steals, that's only going to be real lockdown. So you only have to worry about when you see those. Thanks for the follow, Luz. I appreciate it. So I think 91 at that build, you should, that should be a really good sweet spot for you to consistently be able to dribble and be able to have fun with that. Let's see. Damn it. Oh, I'm only 3 feet. I have a 6'6" shooting guard. I won't be able to contest a 6'8". No. You will. What they're saying is that your height will play a factor. So like a 6'6" against a 6'8", you'll probably still be able to contest their jump. As long as you got good defense, you'll still be able to contest their jump shots and shit like that. But against a 6'8" to like a 6'4", 6'8" to a 6'3", 6'8" to a 6'2", then you're probably not going to get that much of a contest, which is realistic. I just hope 2K revert all the changes when people start complaining because they cheese the game. I would say right now, based off of what I've seen, I don't see much cheese right now. So we'll see how the game turns out within the first week or first month. Also, we'll see what 2K content creators fucking talk about cheese shit, which I fucking think is ass. But we'll see what cheese is found and what cheese is discovered. But it's up to 2K to keep on top of that. To keep those things out the game. Let's see. Never had 100+ hour on 2K. How likely is it for me to get to legend? Oh, never. That's never happened. Never happening. Not with those goddamn 8 rep levels per tier. That's never happening. 8 rep levels per tier is fucking crazy. Let's go. All right, next question. Will we have the ability to steal the ball with the right stick? The courtside report mentioned the right stick flicking will now trigger defensive cutoffs. Right stick steals have been removed in favor of the new cutoff system, but we spent time improving auto hand selection for steals with the steal button. I kind of felt this was coming. Because ever since 2K24, they've been leaning away from right stick ripper. So I kind of felt this was coming. I thought right stick ripper was fucking fire in 2K24. You got rewarded for paying attention to where the ball was and actually reacting to that point. But yeah, I seen them getting rid of that. I seen that happening, especially after last year. That shit was non-existent last year. Let's see. Man, I barely hit vet 1. Leave the legend status to the people who had the time for it. Yeah. The legend race. I mean, truthfully, who really cares about legend races anymore? Like, to be honest, that's just not the case no more. It just really isn't. All right. After your takeover timer runs out, what does it restart on? Does it restart on the meter? Your takeover meter will drop to a point between warm and hot at the end of your active takeover ability. Okay, they kept that. They kept that from last year. That's fire. But I will keep just explaining this just for people that may not know. So if we're talking about the new takeover system, now, if you look in the top corner, it has each individual aspect of the game as its own individual takeover. So basically, you can have a shooting takeover, a finishing takeover, defensive takeover, and a rebounding takeover. They all build individually based off of exactly what you're doing in the game. So the days of somebody, we'll say guard because I'm a guard. So say if I'm a guard and I'm cooking with assists, and then I get my takeover, and now I got bomber, and now I can start bombing from 40 feet away, that's no longer the case. If you're going crazy with assists, your playmaking takeover will kick in, and then your playmaking takeover will happen. But it will not affect your shooting takeover. You have to actually engage in that specific aspect of the game to trigger that specific takeover. No longer will you be able to do one part and then get a takeover for something else. That is no longer the case. So I think that's a W adjustment. Like, I think that's fire. You get takeover for what you are actually heating up on at that time. If you're heating up on defense, you will get a defensive takeover. If you're heating up in shooting, you'll get a shooting takeover. But multiple takeovers can be activated at the same time based on how you're playing. He's like, oh yeah, sounds fucking fun. Yeah, I think that's a great change to the takeover system. Great change. Because I'm speaking from experience. I'll say it's been times I was having a shitty game, but I was still diamond. And then I get bomber, and now it's time for me to fucking fry. So it's like, all right, now I can shoot from long distance. Like, that's no longer the case. It's like, I gotta go. I'm fucking tired. I'll find you tomorrow. All right, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate everybody taking the time out to stop by. All right, I think that was the last question I did see. Let's see if he got any other questions in the replies. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's see what questions we got in the replies. Are shot cues still in the game? Yes. What does he mean by shot cues? Oh, he's talking about the adjustments? I guess he's talking about the adjustments of the shot cue. Like being able to, I guess that's what he means. But Mike Wang, either way, he said yes. Is this specifically for jumping at shooter or hands up defense? Just jumping at shooters. The block rating does nothing for you if you don't jump. Obviously, got it. That's obvious. Does losing adrenaline shrink your green window or only drops your shot rating? Dropping your shot rating and shrinking the green window go hand in hand. I would. That's not obvious. That's not obvious. Okay. I'm like, first of all, this is the way it was in 2K26. As you lost adrenaline, you would have a smaller green window. That was just the norm. That was the way it was in 2K26. If you was, most defenders knew this. So basically, as a defender, what you would do in 26 is try to get that collide to trigger, because every time a defender collided with you on defense, that would take an adrenaline. And once you, as a defender, you know, I got one bump here, I got two bumps here, you got one adrenaline left, your green window is very small. It's makeable, but your green window has shrunk tremendously. So that was the case last year. I made a Kawhi Leonard build. You can't go wrong with that, big dog. You can't go wrong with that, especially early in the game. You can't go wrong with a lockdown. Let's see. I couldn't tell from the HQ app, but our layup styles and float are separate animations. If not, why change it and add limitation? Layups are broken up the same way they were in 26. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Does speed matter like 95? Because I know it does. It didn't matter last year. We don't know. We won't know until you play. That's a thing. Like, those are the things that you won't know until like the first month of the game. I'm looking to make a 6'10", 6'11" two-way stretch. That's elite. I think they said the 6'10s, I think they said might take over the new big build area. I think they said 6'9s and 6'10s. Facts and motion styles too. I was so pissed that they even brought motion styles back. I think motion styles just add an unnecessary complexity to the game. I'm not gonna lie. I think it adds an unnecessary complexity to the shit. Let's see. Curious to know if you would like the game. Oh yeah, we seen that. Is it push the right stick to the correct direction when using it in the window, or hold in the correct direction and release when in the window, or both? Push the stick when it hits the window. I guess he's talking about the right stick dunking. Yeah, 6'11s are crazy. Yeah. So I was thinking about hopping on the game because I do got the Call of Duty beta. But we might go back into the builder. I've been having fun playing around with the builder. I'm charging my iPad now, so we might go back in the builder. Look at some builds, get some ideas. Let's see. Oh, now we going back a few days now. Do you think going really high interior and low block is viable? Obviously, won't get much blocks, but the interior contest stops dunks and layups, etc. Should still be very strong, right? Something like 85 interior and 70 block as an example. As a power forward, high interior is pretty important in my opinion. If you get matched up with a masher, you'll get fried in the paint with low interior. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Can a 6-1 be reliable? I would say based off of the way the game looks at first, I would not do that build early. Because the thing is, like, a 6-1 build, especially this year, is a very high skill build with with what they changed with dribbling and speed boosting. When it comes to dribbling with a smaller build, you're gonna have to put in a lot of work to be able to consistently get your shot up. So, like, if you're willing to commit to the small build, which you can, the thing is, it's a very high skill build this year. It's not the same like it was before, where it's easy to find an opening and then you can get a 3 up, and that's not the case right now. So, like, is it viable? I would not suggest doing that as an early build. That I would do that after you start to get more knowledge of the game, better at your stick skill, better at dribbling, better at finding your open spots, things like that. I'm in the builder right now. And I'm in the builder right now. Let's see. 10% boost the rhythm shooting with meter off or with tick addition. Is it required or always on when rhythm shooting? Boost applies the button and rhythm. You don't need to have the shot meter on rhythm shooting. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let me see how much battery life I got. Because I think we pretty much ran through all the questions. We at 75. I think that should be fine. All right, let me see if I can get this shit set up. Let's see. Come on. Right. To the fire. Let's see. Is a 23% VC increase true? Because if so, we rocking with one bill a whole year. Man, it's not looking good. But the thing is, I will say this: people was judging that off of one specific attribute that was in the preview when they showed, like, them putting up a rating and they showed the VC at the bottom. So they're judging off of that one attribute. That may not be the case for every one of them, but as of right now, it does not look good. That's a fact. We'll keep it 100. It doesn't look good. So Mike Wing, I mean not Mike Wing. Joe Knows is doing all that talking, and them niggas is not listening. That's a fact. That's a fact. It doesn't look good. I will keep it 100. Like, yo, it does not look good for us. Let's see. Let me make sure my app is working. All right, let's see. Mobile display. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. What's good? What's good? What can Mike Ray and Ronnie do? That's Take Two's battle. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a whole fact. Let's see what we got. So, as you can see, I'm sitting here bugging, like, trying to figure out a good point guard myself. I got 2 6'10s that I'm feeling. Yo, I think 6'10s might be the wave this year, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That might be the wave for the nice, like, a good 3-4 slash. Like, I think the 6'10 might be the wave. He said, I'm coming with my 6'3. I'm grinding for at least the entirety of the first season. Yeah. I would say if you're going with a guard, I think the shortest I would think is 6'2. I'm leaning 6'3. Personally, I'm trying to do something for 6'3 or 6'4. Like, that's what I'm trying to do personally. But the thing is that sucks is, like, yo, you get so much for the 6'2s still. Like, cause this is what I cooked up yesterday. for like a just a straight layup build. Cause I'm like, yo, like I said, every year they say layups is buff. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. So let's see. All right. So I got 87 layup on here. 94 three ball, which 94. This I need to lower the ball handle down to 91. 92 gives you unpluckable at gold, but I don't think that's gonna be super needed. But I might lower that to 91. We got the 91 speed with ball, 86 perimeter defense. We got 62 steal. The reason I did 61 or 62 steal, 5 cap breakers gives you 85 or 86. So 62 seems to be the really good sweet spot if you still want to be able to get to that 85 later on in the game and have that room for growth for that build. And then 87 speed, 86 agility. So I think like this 6'2" is like, this is a nice 6'2" build, a nice small guard. It's just I don't know if I could play. I don't know how consistently I could play defense with a 6'2" this year, man. Like if perimeter defense is really based on height matchup, man, I really don't know. Let's see. Bro, my 6'3", 2-way athletic play shot gives dumb cap breakers. Yeah, because like with this build, like, let's see, so only cap breakers. So this one, I can only get to 97 three ball, so I probably wouldn't even touch it from 94. Playmaking, I wouldn't touch at all. Playmaking, there's nothing here I would touch. Defense, I get 5 cap breakers to get to 91. Oh no, yo, they're changing shit. Yo, they making adjustments to the cap breakers. I promise you, they're making changes to the cap breakers. Cause this is not what my cap breakers showed yesterday. I promise you it's not. When I checked this build yesterday, 62 got me to 86 with 5 cap breakers. 86 got me to 91 with 3 cap breakers. I guarantee that's what it was yesterday. They're messing with builds. They're messing with the cap breakers. Any build that you put in, if you put it in yesterday and you was looking at the cap, go back and check that shit again. They updated this stuff. It is still being adjusted. Because I promise you this is not what it looked like yesterday. Because it was from 86, only 3 cap breakers was needed to get me to 91. I know for a fact it said that shit yesterday. And when I did the 62 steal, it got me to 86 with first 5 cap breakers. Go back and check your cap breakers. Make sure those thresholds are what you remembered. Because I know for a fact that's not what it looked like. 2-way playmaking created. Yeah, me too. Yo, they're changing shit. They are changing shit. Because I promise you that's not what that shit looked like yesterday. That's a whole fact. Everybody putting the sauce out and they patching shit before we get to it. Yo, that's what it looked like. I'm telling you. Go check your shit. Cause I was in this building for like an hour and a half, maybe it's almost 2 hours yesterday on stream. And we was going through looking at the different cap breakers and shit like that. My thresholds was not like that. It was not. Cause then I had my 6'3". All right, so let's check the 6'3". See, there it is. What? It's still the same for the 6'3", but not my 6'2". What? Yo, this is crazy. I guess I could have been wrong. You probably confused. You ain't lying. I probably might be. as you can see, I've been making mad builds. So I guess I was looking at the 6'3", but why the hell would the 6'2" cap breakers be different than the 6'3" cap breakers? I feel like those should be the same, nah? Like, am I bugging? Anywho. All right, so yeah, so this is what I was saying yesterday. This build, 86 get me to 91 with 3, 61 gets me to 86 with 5. That's elite. Wingspan. 6'5" wingspan. So I'm leaning at this one. This is the build I'm leaning towards. Because I can still get my 91 speed with ball with cap breakers. 96 3 ball to get, I think, the last. Well, actually, only need 95 to get the last gold badge, which is the quick, basically the no dip badge. Yeah, because playmaking. Our 6'7" guards probably the meta again. I mean, I guess they could be. I mean, it wasn't the meta last year. Last year, I would say the guards was 6'6", 6'3", and 6'6" was kind of the meta last year. Because see, I did make a tall one. Because I was playing with the 6'6" build. 89 drive and dunk, 87 3 ball, which I think that shit fell. I got to put that back up because that was supposed to be 89. But this is more of a shooting guard build. 91 perimeter defense. Only thing I'm seeing is people making builds not looking at the flash badge. Well, the flash, I think, is the physicals, right? Oh, no, that's the, yeah. Because that's based off your speed and your agility. But based off of what the speed and the agility was needed, a lot of people are not going to have a high flash badge. Because they usually try to use speed and agility to save attribute points. 61 is a 87 with 5. Yeah, that was the way it always was since last year. 67 would get you to that. 61 would get you to that 87. You got Hall of Fame flash? Jesus. Like, you're expecting that with a +1, and you got that naturally. Speeds of momentum without the ball while in transition on offense and defense. No cap natural. Damn. You got crazy speed and agility. So I always been looking at the flash badge if you do silver and max +2. But based off of what it says, this seems like a badge better for lockdowns than offense. Like, I guess, so you can try to run down the court fast without the ball. But it seems like a more important badge for defenders. Yeah, that build remind me one the fast break from 2K22. The badge, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that seems like more of a defensive type of thing than offensive. I think this is my 6'3" with the dunking. Let's see. Yeah, 87 dunking, 94 3 ball. Yeah, I wasn't able to get no passing up on this one. But let me see what the cap breakers give me. Damn, I can only get an 81 pass. This is shit I hated last year. Passing had the worst accelerated cap breakers of all the categories. Also 89 strength for strong handles natural. Damn. And that's the thing. I like this build if I could just get more passing. He's like, but you only need 80. I couldn't even get 80 on this build. Like, yeah, damn. Because I'm like, I tried everything on this build. Because I'm like, if I take, because I think I took away the dunk once, put the layups up, go back to 87 layup. Still only got the 71 passing. Because what's cooking me is this speed with ball. I need to know is if if I can get away with the 86 speed with bull and a +1 on that badge. Oh, a +2, because I'll probably put that on +2 to get it to legend. Can I get away with that? If I can get away with the 86, that shit would literally fix everything. Let's see. I got 93 natural just to make sure I ain't lacking. Yeah. That's a fact. Because I'm like, if I lower this to 86, I put the layup back down, put the drive and dunk back up to 87. You see what I mean? It's the speed with ball, bro. The speed with ball seems to be especially as a guard, seems to be like one of the top things that you want to use for cat breakers. Lower that layup. Now, because I think it lowers something else. Let's see. Because something I got a lock for it. Yeah, see, my ball handle went down. That's what happened. Yeah, see, your layup lowers your ball handling. Yeah, 91. 84 pass, that's not bad. I went 86 and I'll cat break it to 91. That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking as well. Because I'm like, the 86 speed with ball, you can still get a lot of shit by lowering that. Because then I put that to 86. So I got my, because this I got a, damn. And I think, because I got to fix that because my vert, I need 75 vert for the animations. He said, but you lose tokens? What you mean, what you lose tokens? Only problem is my build, blind defense handicap infant with only 70 pass. Like, yeesh. Remember, cat breakers don't give you tokens like I thought. No, they don't. But the +1s and +2 gives you your tokens back. So if you, whatever badge you put in the +1 or +2, that badge is now free. So those tokens that you use for that badge, you now get back, and you can use it on a different badge. That is the way to kind of like finagle the builder. So like if you use 7 for something at Hall of Fame, you +1 that to Legend, you get all those cat breakers back. You get all those tokens back, and then you can use those tokens on another build. To my understanding, that was how they explained it. So I'm trying to see, do I truly want my 99 pass accuracy? The thing is, I was hoping this year they would not make pass take so much of your overall, but it still cooks the fuck out of your overall. It really does. I'm starting with a 94 though. What, 94 passing? Yeah, that's elite. 94 passing is elite. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna put on my blocks no more. I ain't 6 dunks this year either. Yeah, no, there's not. Truthfully, there's not a need for, without Hall of Fame, without legend badges, there's no reason for a lot of things in this game now. Like, unless you're going to 99 3-ball, there's no reason to go above 94. Like, if you might as well just stick at 94 until you can unlock 99. Like, there's no reason to go above 94 now. But this is probably the build I'm leaning to the most, because I think 6'3" is not too short. I still got 86 perimeter defense. Let me see what the cat breaker potential is. I can still get to that 90 dunk with 1 cat breaker to get that front clutch. What's wrong with 6'4"? No, the taller you make your build, the less attribute points you get, bro. So I can't make this same. If I can make the same build at 6'4", that should be elite, but I wouldn't be able to. The game won't let you. So this is, yeah. Ooh, this comes out of two-way slash and ISO sniper. Okay. Because like if I go to my 6.4, which I do have one. 6.4. Yeah, because this is what I'm saying. Like the 6.4, I think that's what everything. Just do 94 and cap it to 99. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, I would get those half badges. Yeah. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. 94 and then you just cap break to 99. There's no reason going with a 96, 97. There's no reason at all. Let's see. So then, all right. So let me lock that. Actually, no. Unlock. Go to 91. Now lock. Lower the layup as low as I can. That's 76. What driving dunk can I get? 82. Fuck. Yeah, see, I can't even get the dunk. All right. 87, 88. Hmm. 87, 85, strength 50, vert 60. Like that. 86, like that. Let's see. Also, if you have the app, make sure to get your daily rewards. Make sure to get your daily rewards in that app. Because even before the game comes out, they will give you those daily rewards. So I'm assuming all those things will load to your account as soon as you go in. Make sure you get those daily rewards. You right, thanks. It's a hobby back then. Yeah. Make sure you do that, big dog. I'll show y'all. Wait, what can I put up real quick to get this? Wait, whoa, 87. Thank you so much. I forgot that shit. Yeah, boy. Go get that done. Go get that shit done. Let's see, 60. Yeah. Wait, nah, something dropped. Nah, we straight here. 85, 91, 86. 88 perimeter defense. Because I need that interior defense so I can hands up on some guards, maybe. 50 strength, I think, is okay. There ain't nothing else I really care to put up. Because I can't put up my mid-range no more. Two-way playmaking creator. Yeah, so you go back. Log and rewards. Wait, what's my shit? Yeah. So just make sure you collect your log and rewards. Call my career out of everything. I would say there's two things I'm excited for. Number one, my career errors. That's the first. If you watching my stream, that's the first thing I'm fucking doing. No questions asked. I might go into the my court to like practice and figure out what animations I want to put on to practice in the games. But my career error is the first thing I'm doing. That I'm super excited for. But yeah, I would say I'm leaning between right now the 6'3". I think the 6'3" is pretty good. And it has really good room for growth. because I'm like, I can get it to 99 max 3-ball, fire. He said, I'm back. I can get to 99 3-ball, so that's elite. Let's see. Playmaking. I can get to that 91 speed with ball. That's fire. So then 86. Oh, yeah, I can only get to 89. So then I would just probably leave it at 86. I don't think there's no badges at that point. Steal. I see the steal I can get from 61 to 85. I best believe I'm making my AI teammate 7-4 with 99 pass hack. 98 perimeter, 98 steal on the lot. Why'd you stop at 98? Did it? I guess it saved a lot of attribute to not go 99. Let's see. Badges. How'd I send you my build? That's a good question. What rank were you in 26? What do you mean, my plate level or like my rep level? Rep, I think vet 4 was the highest I got. Cause I stopped playing for months. I was rolling, and then I just stopped playing for months because after the cheaters kind of like really got me like really upset with the game, and I stopped playing. Oh, 98. Okay, 98 gives you Challenger on Hall of Fame. Mm-mm. 97 steel. So I guess what, glove? You get glove a Hall of Fame on 98? No, 99. So why did you go 98 steel? I don't see a reason to go 98 steel. Like, it looks like you might as well not stop at 97 if you're not gonna go to 99. Only played season 1, then went to be the back. So look, glad because I heard season 2, 3, 4, and 5 was terrible. Nah. I thought the game. See, 2K was. I feel like 2K was in a really good spot up until I would say like season 3, season 4. Because like season 1 was fire. Season 2 was still good. Season 3 was still good. Season 4, I feel like that was when the cheaters was at an all-time high. Like literally they were taking over the whole game. Like by season 4, the cheaters was taking over the whole fucking game. But yeah, I don't see why you would do 98 steel though. Like, cause I'm looking here, I'm like, I get the 90s, I get the 97 because 97 gives you that glove. I mean, 97 gives you the intercept at Hall of Fame, but you can't even get the Hall of Fame glove until 99. So I would save the attribute point on that one. You could probably save you a good amount. Happened in 2K21. It was personally my fave until cheaters. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Thanks for the gift, Scrub. I appreciate it. It was that the cheaters, man. They cooked me, son. Like, it absolutely cooked me in 2K. And I think also what upset me was I was doing the daily rewards for the lifetime challenge, and they kept telling me to go play MVPs in a fucking park. And every single time them niggas was cheating. That shit made me hot every fucking time. I'm like, I hope when the game comes out, we go back to the way daily rewards used to be. I should have a daily reward in each area individually. Stop making me have to go to different things for one daily reward. That shit is fucking ass. All right. But yeah, I think this 6'3" is where I'm leaning. Cause I think this is a balanced build overall. I got my dunking. I do got decent defense. Good dribble. I got the 86 speed with ball. The red courts, yeah, OD. That's my second thing. The red courts is, yeah, I'm so excited for red courts. Like the different red courts. But the thing that sucks is like, no lie, I think outside of the outdoor one, it's damn near just the previous red courts. Like, this is what we were saying the other day. This is why I say, yo, somebody listening, son. They got updated it seasonal. Okay. But yeah, nah, somebody over there be listening or watching my videos, bro. I know it. He's I want a space court so bad. Like, yo, somebody watching my videos, bro, because a lot of things that I mentioned, they changed in this game. The different rec courts, like maps in Call of Duty, that's what I said. Making the crews more useful throughout the year. That's what I said in my crew video. What else? They didn't do my career idea, but they did do co-op. So that's cool. I think my career idea was better, but it is what it is. Absolutely. I'm like, actually, speaking of that, let's see, because I gotta get this logo fixed. Let me see something. Actually, I don't know if I should open up Photoshop while my fucking while I got fucking OBS running. Like, I'm hoping my PC don't go crazy. All right, because it said my CPU's starting to kick up a little bit. Not OD. All right. Because I'm like, I got to get it. Let me see if I can fix it right now. Downloads, bing. Yeah, because I made my Ranked and Relaxed crew last year, so I'm trying to do that this year. Yeah, see, I don't want it doing that. Because if I flip that, take this, control, invert, control I. Yeah, it's missing mad shit. Yeah, no, I don't like that. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to get the logo fixed for Ranked and Relaxed, but I'm definitely making a crew. That's a fact. And I got to get that logo uploaded probably like tomorrow so it can get approved by day one. So basically, I'll have the crew. I'll get the crew made day one. I'll get the logo finished by tomorrow, so that I can get it uploaded to the 2K website, so that I can have the logo ready for day one. Once I have the crew, I'll let people know, so people can join. Two-way shot hunter. Who you think this build for in the NBA? He's a shooting guard. There's no shooting guard play defense in the NBA right now that can score. Yeah, not like it used to be. That's a fact. You can say scan QR code. Trying to think, how could I do this? I'm like, how could? Ooh. I guess Twitter. Twitter would probably be the easiest way to do it. Bet crews are going to be useful, especially if everybody in the crew is grinding. That's a fact. And everybody know I'm going to be grinding. That's a fact. All right. Somebody's scanning through all the crew rewards. Yeah, I think that you kicking somebody and losing their points, That is a W fucking ad, bro. That is a fucking W. Because a lot of those bum ass 2K content creators was doing some foul shit to people last year, bro. They let those people grind their crew all the way up to max level, and then kicked out all the motherfuckers, and then brought their friends in. That shit was bullshit. That shit was bullshit. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so I would say to the best way I could probably look at people's builds would probably be to if you have a Twitter, if you post your QR code for that build as a picture, I can scan it from Twitter because at least I have another screen to scan it from. Um, dun, 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 dun. Repeat what you said. I would say that was like the best because for people that wanted to like share their build, I think the easiest way would be if you do a screen grab of your build and then tag me in it on Twitter. I can take a picture. I can scan it from my iPad on my computer screen. Then I can actually upload the build to see it. Let me see something. Mm, mm, mm. If for YouTube and get kicked, definitely be going to show. Yeah, nah, they did a lot of people like that last year, bro. They did a lot of people filthy like that, son. No lie. They did a lot of people filthy. Cause I seen people doing it. They made videos of them doing it. Where they got to max level, and then they just started kicking out all the randoms that helped them get to that level, and then they brought in their friends. I'm like, yo, that shit was filthy. I don't care what nobody said. That shit was fucking filthy. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. Like I'm telling you, I seen it. I seen it happen to a lot of people, bro. All right, let's like this. Hold on, let's switch back. So this person's showing the actual. Damn it. So this person's showing the crew awards here. You going to make a twos build? I not really. I usually make my build for fives, and then I usually at the most would make a build more for ones. Um, but I usually make my build flexible. So usually my ones build could run twos. Let's see, level 4, some T-Mote, custom crew. Damn, I gotta get to level 5 before I can. Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. New background, level 3, crew look unlocked, custom crew name at level 5. So I gotta get to level 6 before I can even before I can even apply the logo. 5% rep boost, VCs at level 8. Crew clothing. I can't believe they brought this shit back, bro. I can't. We'll see. Hopefully, it's not its own separate outfit again, because that shit was fucking dumb. Like, Crew Rewards being its own separate outfit was absolutely shit. Another T-Mote. 2K. I got to get to level 11? Boy. Got to get the crew to level 11 before I can even upload my custom logo. That shit's annoying. If that's the case, I should be able to carry my fucking crew. Level 12, 13. Man, it's the same goddamn clothes. The same crew clothing. Just tag me. All right. All right. Custom crew uniforms. Definitely rocking crew drip because I'm not spending 300 for some virtual drip. Yeah. I feel you. You get the first cap break at level 16. Arena floors. Arena sound effects. More crew clothing. 25% rep boost and 25% VC boost. Cap break at 22. Okay, that's some new crew clothing. That's some new stuff. Badge loadout, unlock an additional badge loadout. No one's using badge loadouts. What time you usually stream and what days? Honestly, I always say weekdays is usually guaranteed. Weekends is if I'm actually available, but I usually stream I start between 9 and 10 p.m. because I have to work, I have a family and everything. So I usually don't stream until my wife and daughter's asleep. Arena baskets. Yo, y'all added, come on, bro. Y'all combined Pro-Am into crews to add regular customization as crew rewards. That's ass. That's ass. Like, literally, y'all literally added the regular customizations that was already in Pro-Am into fucking crew unlocks. That is lazy as shit. Nigga said work and family. I thought you was my age. Yeah, it runs in my family, big dog. I look much younger than I actually am. That's a fact. I look much younger than I actually am. Let's see. 50% rep boost. +1 synergy. That's important. That's important right there. 29 cap breakers. Level 30 for more clothing. See, that's what I'm saying. Arena scorers table. That's basic Pro-Am customizations, bro. What is synergy? That's your plus ones. +1s and +2 badges. It's called synergy now. Large arena, again, Pro-Am unlock. Arena mascots. Okay. Crew clothing again. Nah, what's that, bro? Yeah, no, the arena. No, that's what I said. That was a Pro-Am unlock. That's a fact. The arena was a Pro-Am unlock. That is true. But a lot of this stuff, those were regular Pro-Am customizations, like the adjusting your rim. Like, come on, bro. Arena LED floors. Predators and VPs can choose LED floors to be used in division home games, I guess. I ain't gonna lie, because last year, rep reward went up to 30, if I remember correctly. A lot of these extra rewards, a lot of it's that Pro-Am shit. I ain't gonna lie. They made sure to fucking confirm this one this time. They made sure to confirm that shit. That shit says in park. Again, crew members in the park, which I think is fucking ass. Let people play where the fuck they want to play. If my crew is if my crew plays rec, let us get our rewards and actually use it in the rec. Like, come on, bro. I can't wait until the jersey names on the court. Okay. That's tough. See, another synergy +1. So you get another +1 badge here through your crew. Level 40, another cap breaker. And then every season there's gonna be 5 more rewards. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a cap breaker in that motherfucker. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. Create new build, scan QR code. Then I gotta do it with this big ass iPad. Gotta do this shit with this big ass iPad. Let's see. There we go. All right, let's see. We got 3-level board hunter. Let's switch it back to the mobile display. 3-level board hunter. What we got? What we got? Oh shit! I can't even type on my fucking keyboard. All right. Let's see what we got. What's the 3-level board hunter? Let's see. 6'10", 201, 771 wingspan. 6'10", let's get it. Small forward. We got the 89. Oh, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Having an 80 layup and that 89 drive and dunk is elite. Ooh, got the 87 and 86. Okay. 82 perimeter defense, 70 steal. Let's see. I don't think this, because do you need, oh, you get the glove at 70 steal. Okay, all right. All right, no problem. I get that. 79. Maxed out the rebounding. Okay. Block and interior +1 cap break. Okay. 82 speed with the 78 agility. That's elite. That's elite. Let's see what's the potential. What we got? What we got? All right. You can get that 90 dunk to get those front clutch dunks. All right. No reason to touch the playmaking. Steal to 75. All right. Rebounding. Let's see. See, this is the thing I kind of hate about builds like this. Cause like, okay, where exactly, like there's not much room for growth as far as cap breakers. Cause I'm like, the block, yes, you can add some more to block to get a couple more block badges. But like, send you my build. Just tag me on Twitter, because I just changed my name to make sure it matched. I didn't I had my old name. So just tag me on Twitter, and then I'll just grab it from here. It's the easiest way for me to do it. But I would say that's the thing I hate when it's like with the big builds, like it's not much room for growth. Cause like the bulk of these stats that you have, you're maxed the fuck out. like, like yo, like this is an elite build. I ain't gonna lie. This is an elite 6'10". I would say, you can 80 pass and 90 close shot. Okay, okay. The 80 pass is useful. That's useful. Close shot. Let's see. Hold on, because you can get to, I think. Oh, but that's big man layups. All right, but I'm like, this is an elite 6'10". I would say I would definitely like rate this. This is a 9 out of 10 build. I ain't gonna lie, because I can't picture anywhere that I would even try to improve this. Because everything that I would put on a 6'10", you already have. Like, this is an elite build. Not gonna lie, this is elite. So yeah, so if you want to send any builds for people to check out on the stream, like I said, just tag me. You can take a screen grab and then just tag me on Twitter, and then I'll just take the screenshot and put it in. But this is an elite 6'10". I ain't gonna lie, that's an elite 6'10". I would say this is something that I would say for that specific build. This is a great beginner friendly build, because you're not a liability. If you make a build like this, you're not a liability anywhere. So like if you're not sure what you want to make and you still want to be able to have fun but not be a liability at literally any part of the game, this 6'10" right here, this is elite. Because this can run the 3. This, with that speed and that agility, it can run the 3 and the 4, even with that 82 perimeter defense. So this can run the 3 and the 4. It probably wouldn't be able to run the 5, but this would be able to run 3s incredibly. This would be a credible 3s build. Because this can definitely run the 3s. As a center at a 3s, this could definitely run 3s. Like this is a great beginner friendly build. Like if people didn't know what to make and they were just looking for something to be able to like still be able to be useful in multiple situations and have fun, that 6'10" is definitely up there. Because I would say all my builds are not really beginner friendly. Not really beginner friendly. Yeah, it's the same name. Rank to Relax. Yeah. I made sure that the names match. It's the same exact name. Question: if I have a bronze badge and I use +2 on an attribute, does it go silver? Yeah. Like if you use your cap breakers, the badge will change. But the thing is, the real question that we need to figure out, does the amount of, with the badge increase, does the amount of badge tokens needed for that badge, does that change as well? That's a question that somebody needs to ask Mike Wang. Because like if you have a bronze badge and then you add the cap breakers to get it to silver, it's now technically more badge tokens to get that silver badge than it was to get that bronze badge. Does it just stay as the whatever was the requirement for the badge version, or does it now adjust? Because with cap breakers, you don't get more tokens. They definitely said that. You don't get more tokens with cap breakers. Let's see. Especially if people can't shoot, you get a bunch of rebounds. Yeah, now that 6'10" that's a great beginner friendly build. Yeah, because all bigs going low rebound. That's dumb. Not this. They're bugging. I'm like, and the thing is, I seen a lot of that shit last year, and I fucking hated it. Nothing's worse than having a center that can't grab a board. That shit is the worst. I cannot stand that shit. Let's see, what was my 6'3"? 87, 85, 86. Yeah, I think I'm leaning this 6'3". I ain't gonna lie. I think that's probably gonna be my build. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Yeah. We're gonna star that one. No. Okay. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I think that 6'3" is probably gonna be my build. Mm, 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 mm. All right, let's see something. Let's see 6'7". What's the max 3 ball? You can get 92 max 3 ball. However, you cannot. Can I send the bill somewhere else? I'm trying to think how I can get it on my computer. Let's see. I guess try to see if you could send screen grabs and messaging on X. I'm gonna see if I could do it. I'm not on X, sorry, on TikTok. I'll see if I could do it that way. Because I'm like, you can't really put pictures in the messaging. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. We see Holiday. Let's see. It's called Twitter. Oh, big facts. That shit is Twitter. All right. Let's see. Scan QR code. All right, here we go. Save, back. What we got here? We got the two-way shot hunter. Yo, doing some 2K grinds, gang. Well, yeah. Well, right now we in the builder. We playing around the builder, having people send bills so we can see what people cooking up. All right, let's see. What we got? All right. Lit. By any chance, brother, you got some plans if you hit 100 follows for you to hit affiliate? Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, I can hit the followers, but I don't have the consistent average viewership on Twitter. I mean on Twitter. On Twitch to get me to that point. Like that's the real grind for me. I tend to get followers, but it's like trying to get that consistent average viewership. That's the hardest point. That's really the hardest part for me. Because I'm not even close to that one on that. All right, so let's see. Driving layup 83. Driving dunk 73. It's like if you are more than 3 viewers, you can hit affiliate. No need to complete average views. I get you. Mid range 94. Okay. 91 3 ball. All right, we got 70 passing. Hit 15, 20 viewers. And we update 24 hours and you can hit affiliate. Man, I don't think I've ever hit that many viewers. 15, 20 viewers. I have never hit 20 viewers. I think this holiday is a build. It's 6'4". 94 mid-range, 91 3 ball. We got 86 ball handle. 80 speed with ball. Interior defense is 70. Perimeter defense 85. I would make some adjustments to try to get this to 86 to get this ankle braces. Because 86 gets you that ankle brace. That's why I kept doing 86. So I would probably try to lower the interior. Tiers 2, what's good? Thank you for stopping by. Because let's see. All right, so let's see, 50. There you go. Let's see, 50, 87, 85. Came from TikTok. Hope you get affiliate. Yo, I appreciate it. I've been trying to get to ground on Twitch for a minute, but I always have way more viewers on my TikTok side. Like that's what people usually know me from for my shorts. But thank you. I appreciate the follow. I really do. Thank you for the support. So I lowered the offensive rebound, put the defensive rebound at 50. That gets you the 86. I don't think that messed up anything else. Because strength's at 51. Defensive rebounds at 50. Block is staying there. You still got the 70 interior. 80 speed with ball, 86 ball handle, 70 pass, 91, 94. 83 layup. I think, does that stand and dunk mess up anything? No. I think I sent you my power forward build. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. I think this is how it was before, yeah. I think just lowering that offensive rebound, bruh. Because I don't think I messed up anything else. And pick up this free throw. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, because I'm looking, I'm like, I don't think I messed up anything. He's like, I like that build for shooting guard. Yeah, that's a fact. He's like, nah, that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I did. Yeah, take that offensive, get rid of all that extra offensive rebound that looks like went into that spot. It pulls the defensive rebound down to 50, which is fine. Because you're not getting, like, there's no difference between 50 and 53. Like, that's nothing. And then you can get that 86 perimeter defense for the silver ankle braces. Yeah, and then that's it. Cat breakers are crazy. Yeah, that's a fact. Let me see the cat breakers. Build glossary, cat breakers. All right, so you can you can get crazy dunking on here. All right, you get the crazy dunk. You got the crazy growth for dunking. You can still get really good badges left for driving layup if you wanted them. You got to get that 81 speed with ball. We got to figure out how you can get that 81 speed with ball, because you can't even cap to the next threshold. We got to find a way to get you that 81 speed with ball, so that +5 can get you to the 86. Lower interior, yeah, that's a whole fact. All right, what's 65? Can 65 do it? Not yet, no. Yeah, because 70, yeah, you need the 70 for that glove. 60 still not. Interior defense, you would have to damn near zero it out. I'm trying to think, where could you pull from? Yeah, it's not many. Yeah, it's not many places, unless if you had cat breakers and you could have did the dunking, because you can always use accelerated cat breakers to get your dunking back up. But I would say, yeah, I would say play around with this a little bit more to get that 81 speed with ball, so that you can get that +5 to get to 86. Because right now that build, I mean, that the 80 speed with ball, you're kind of stuck at that. You can't even touch it, because it wouldn't get you nothing. He said, if the build name isn't fire, I'm not making that build. But yeah. But this is why I'm saying, like, the 6'4s is difficult, because you don't have all those stats. That's why I went to the 6'3. Because I'm like, if you put this build to 6'3, you can get everything. Everything that you wanted there, you can still get. But that extra height, that shit does matter. Let's see. I think you sending my power forward build. Dario, how did you send it? Because I'm checking. I don't see anything in my TikTok messages. On X? Yeah, I'm refreshing it now. What's your Twitter? So I can just try to search it because it is not coming up. It said Dario and some random numbers. Well, I guess just if you could copy and just copy and paste the username in the chat, I could just copy from there and put it on X or Twitter. But yeah, I'll say here. But also with this build here, be careful with the 86 ball handle. Because remember what Mike Wang said, the build, the ball collision based off their steal rating compared to your ball handling. And you made this as a point guard. So I'm like, if you're gonna be the one and you're running the one and you're gonna be dribbling consistently, you're gonna get that lockdown. So if you go against the Suns lockdown build that he said with 98 steal, you dropping that ball. You driving that ball. Like, you dropping that fucking ball. That's a whole fact. All right, there we go. I found it. There we go. Got you. Oh, that's why. Because I switched my name. Let's see. We got another one from Dario. Let's see. Ugh. All right, let's go. What we got here? Backline midi post bully. Jim in front of people anyway. Then you need to make that shit as a 6'7". Because the thing is, like, with that, and also you got to remember with that low passing, you're gonna be playing the 2 most of the time. That's a whole fact. Also, after this build, check my build on X. Name is so tough. I don't care if the build isn't the best. All right, I got you. Then flip my phone when I flip your tablet. Yeah, this shit. Yeah, because I got my tablet in horizontal. Let's see. All right. So backline mid post bully at 7 foot. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's start from the top. Got the 85 close shot, 80 driving layup, 70 driving dunk. We got the 81 standing dunk. All right, 86 post control. Okay, that gets you. What is it? This you got Ghost Stepper on gold. You got post powerhouse on gold. Okay. Ooh, okay. You can step out. You got the 88 mid range, 83 3 ball. Y'all in these low ass free throws, bro. Y'all in these low ass free throws, bro. 70 pass. I've seen a lot of people going with 70 pass now. He said we don't need free throws, Unc. Big dog. I play rec. I need y'all to make them goddamn free throws. Like, I need y'all to make them free throws if we in the rec. Especially as a center, you're gonna get fouled. 85 interior. That 85 interior is nice. 62 perimeter, 60 steal. Always want to put that 60 steal on. That's a fact. 84 blocking, okay. 90 or defensive rebound, 80 offensive, okay. Not bad, not bad. 88 strength, okay. That gets you silver brick wall. What you get? 85 interior. We can check right now. Let's see. High flying denier. Movable enforcer. What's this? Wall up. You probably get that silver wall up during hands. Yeah, improves shot contest effectiveness during hands up. Guarded in the paint. Yep. Yeah, 85 gets you that wall up. Big facts. And that's going to be a very important badge. That's going to be a very important badge in the paint. OD. So I would say as a big man, 85 interior. I wouldn't go any lower than 85 interior if you are looking to play a center consistently. Because with the way the right stick dunking is looking right now, shit. Nigga, people are frying with right stick dunking. If you ain't got the defense to handle it, you gonna be getting fried down there. Oh, what should you change? Yeah, nah, because that gets you this. The movable enforcer. Mm, 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 mm. Probably need a 55 for an animation. Honestly, from the way I'm looking, it's not much to change. Yeah, because it's not much to change. Because the only way to change it, it would be more with cap breakers. Handles for days not a big deal. So I'm saying if you're not, because I'm like, if it only gets you, so because I think 55 gets you a dribble style to get you some speed. Because if you lower that, because I think 89 don't get you nothing there. I think the next badge for that, yeah, you need that. Lower wingspan for 75 ball handle. But if he lowers the wingspan, that gets rid of his rebounding. Like as a center, you need that rebounding. And 90 rebounding isn't even that high. So it's like that's I wouldn't want to go no lower than that. Especially if you're playing an actual center. For the next wall up, damn, that's that. Yeah, you ain't even got 90 strength, so it makes no sense even touching that. At the lowest wingspan, exactly. Strength about to be useless again? No, I don't think so. I don't think strength is gonna be useless this year. Yeah, because the gold isn't until 90. Nope. 94, you're not gonna be able to get there. 95, no. Nope. Physical finisher, nope. Paint prodigy. But you might be able to get to 90 close shot. 90 close shot. 84 three ball. Lower driving dunk. Nah. I think that's a good driving dunk. You get that Browns posterizer. I think that's a good little threshold right there. Nah, because then if we lower the ball handling, you get that 90 close shot, which gets you the that paint prodigy on gold. But the question is it going to be effective this year? That's the real question. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Yeah, I would say it's probably a little nerf since interior contests are stronger. Yeah. But the thing is, they got to have the interior defense to affect you. If they don't have the interior defense, because I'm like, if you go, because that gives you the drive, they get you to drive the stand and dunk, for the gold rise up. 85 close shot. I'm like, am I lowering anything else? I don't think so. If we lower drive and layup, then let's get back to 85. What's the Bills' name? Hold on. Let's see. Mid range 80. Yeah, I definitely think I messed it up now. Hold on, reset. Reset. Backline mid post bully. No, okay, yeah, exactly. I did lower it too much because it lowered that. Okay, so lock this. I know for some reason drive and layup affects that shit. It's fucking stupid. All right. So let's see. We lowered a close shot to 85. Can this get to 9? That's at 89. Oh, that's 83. He said the name not great enough. All right, there we go. That's at 65, 73, 89. No, that's at 85. I got to get this to 89. That's what it is. I got to get that to 90. I don't want to touch that post control. Yeah, because that's a badge. I got two-way bulldozer, shades of 16, 17, Kawhi Leonard. That's elite. Elite lockdown. Let's see. Yeah, because the 88 strength, vertical 74. You want a little bit of vert for the rebounds. Hmm. Three ball still the same. Mid-range shooting. Passing, that's done. Terry defense still there. Perimeter defense still there. Rebounding, speed, agility. All right, so I think this one looks a little bit better because now the close shot, we did go down on the close shot some, but you still kept a badge. You still got paint prodigy on silver. We got rid of all the drive and layup. because as a center, how often are you doing driving layups? But now you also got the 90 standing dunk to get that rise up on gold. And based off of what they showed in the video, until they nerf it, the big man standing dunks actually work against shorter players. The real trick is to go one build spec all year. Yeah. I maxed 2. I did shooting first, and then I kept with my shooting until I got enough badges to enough cap breakers. Sorry, enough cap breakers to make 99 3-ball builds. Once I had enough cap breakers to make a 99 3-ball build, I went to playmaking because I'm like, I don't need it for shooting. I have all the shooting I need. And then I went to playmaking takeover, and that's probably what I'll do again this year. So I technically maxed out 2 specializations last year. All right. But yeah, I think I like I think I tweaked this a little bit. I think I like the way that this came out. Cause like driving layup you're not using very often unless you're looking to abuse the floaters. Unless you're looking to abuse the floaters, then you can make an adjustment, but now that means you're literally doing, you'd have to be living off of floaters for it to really be to me actually mean something. I don't know if you can. What the, Alexa, stop. The fuck? All right. But yeah, I think that I like this one a little bit better. Now, unless you want that driving, like I said, unless you want that driving layup for the floaters, then I think this close shot with the standing dunk, I think that shit is a nice little tune. Let's see, build the glossary, hat breakers. Let's see. And then even with the cap breakers, you can get the layup right back up there if you wanted. Like you got crazy accelerated cap breakers for layup. So if you wanted to get those floaters back, you have the accelerated cap breakers to do so. Let's see. I know you ain't worried about VC with that, Alexa. Let's see. Yeah, I think yeah, that's lit. Because I would say that's the thing on this type of build. You said you finna have max over day one, overall day one. It usually takes me longer than that. Even with my career grind. How tall? This is a all right. So this is 7 feet, 240, 7-foot wingspan. Yeah. So and actually we got no big weaknesses to report. So that's a good thing to see. That's a good thing to see. Oh, it's got a star here. So if I unstar that, can I then star my 6-3? Still no. Got it. Should just keep adding the star back to the first drone. He's like, it's like Larry Markkinen inspired me to make this build. Oh, okay. I'm liking the names on the builder. I want to see what the names are in the specializations. That's what I want to see. I wish they would have crew points for my career games. That would be fire. That would be fire. Cause I'm putting in hella work in my career. Like I'm the my career errors, I'm gonna have so much fun with that shit. I already said, I'm like, yo, if I could do that from day one, What you mean specialization? You talking about? No, I'm talking about the build specializations. I'm talking about the build specializations. They always have like extra names that you can only get from build specializations. Last year, that shit was ass. It was literally one name per fucking specialization, and then shooting they gave two. Like, that shit was mad dumb. I also made a pressure cooker build if you want to see. Yeah, no problem. I don't mind. I'm probably gonna be here for maybe a few, like a little, maybe a few more minutes. Probably at 1 o'clock, I'll probably get up out of here. Because I know I would say what I'm doing now. I will say this: I was not planning on playing 2K like that, but because truthfully, the most people actually stopped by for community day and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? I'll play. Like, I'll get back in. And then I actually got a little excited to actually play. I started playing with the viewers more, things like that. So this week, well, the next week coming up, Wednesday is launch day. I'm streaming all day. All fucking day. I'm streaming all fucking day Wednesday. So we here Wednesday. I'm streaming all day. I'll probably be back Thursday, like my regular time. Actually, I might do another long stream on Thursday. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, Wednesday, I'm here all day. That's a guarantee. The question is, I'm like, Thursday, we might do another long stream on Thursday. I ain't gonna lie. Let's hit it. We're gonna do another Thursday. We're gonna do another long stream on Thursday. Just take the week off. Nah, I gotta work. I gotta work. I was like, so Wednesday I'll do a long stream. Thursday I'll be here super early. I'll do another long stream on Thursday. Friday will probably be more like my regular time stream that night. And then Saturday I'll probably do another long stream. Actually, no, sorry, I can't. I'll be grilling on Saturday, so that's a dub, actually. I'll be grilling on Saturday. That's probably the last nice Saturday we'll get for the summer. Let's see, just taking the week. He's like, says nobody live in the West Coast. Now there might be some people that be on the West Coast stopping by. Because I stream late, so it would make sense if West Coast people stop by. Sorry, kids, no trip this year. Now you got a week off. Yeah, on my side it's going on 1 a.m. I'm in New York, where we don't play. Wait, the game? I thought the game don't release at midnight on Wednesday. Am I bugging? It released like that morning. I don't know. I'm dead ass asking. I'll check the computer right now. Like, I'm dead ass asking. Get my build on X. Let's see. Did you tag me? $12 afternoon. Okay, then I'll be here. I'll be here 12. That means I get to sleep. I get to sleep in. There we go. I got it. Let's see. Oh no, that's Dario's pressure cooker. Hold on. No, I don't see it. Did you do the Scram's name or did you do Rank the Relax? Yeah, that's a fact. There's no way it's gonna launch at 12. You're not able to get on for at least the first 30 to 45 minutes anyway. But that gives me time to go practice because using that practice mode still works. So you can go into practice with a player and just start getting a feel for the game. Yeah, because I don't see it. What's your name on Twitter? Put your name in the chat. I'll just copy and paste it and find it that way. That'll be the last thing I do. I'm gonna check out his build when he sends the name. Then I'll check out the pressure cooker. Because that is a dope name. That's an OD dope name. Let's see. X. All right. Let's see. We got bang. All right. Here we go. Pull up bully. All right. Here we go. Create new bill. Scan. Ugh. Here we go. Save. Save. Back. Pull up bully 6-1. All right, let's see. So tough, may have to use that. Yeah, the pressure cooker name sound fire. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna check that one after this. All right, 77 layup, 61 driving dunk, 94 mid range, 84 three ball, 69, 93. Well, one, then I would damn sure not put 93 speed with ball. That's a fact. Because I'm like, at you're taking so much your overall just to get to 94, you might as well just do 91 and just use +1 for the time being. And then as you get more cap breakers, you can do that later, but at least you can get those attributes back to put them someplace else. But it may change the name most likely. The defense is way, yeah. A 6-1 with no defense, yeah, you getting fried, big dog. You getting fried. Mad speed, mad agility, mad strength. But boy, this defense getting cooked. Yo, this defense getting fried at 6-1. Everyone shooting over you. Yo, big dog. Nah, 672 perimeter defense on a 6-1. Nah, the cap breakers is good. It probably is. So let's see the cap breaker potential. All right. Drive and dunk, you get to 87. Got it. Drive and layup, you can get to 86. You get to 99 mid range. The +1 for 94 speed with ball. You get the 87 perimeter defense. I would say try to get this. You got to try to get this steal to 61 and 62. Because I know 61 you can get to 85. So try to get that steal up so you can get that cap breaker to 85 to get that badge. Because that gets you, I think 85 gets you glove on silver. Yeah, this build OD fast. 95 speed with 91 agility, OD fast. How small is he? He's 6'1". Yeah, it got crazy cap breaker potential. So I would say like this is a OD late game build. Like this is, you would need like 12 to 14 cap breakers to even make this work. Because with that perimeter defense, boy, every person shooting over you. Every person shooting over you. Who put a battery pack in injuries? All right, so let's see the pressure cooker. Hold on. All right, let's see the pressure cooker. This is gonna be the last one I'm gonna check out. Because it's almost 1 a.m. Let's see pressure cooker. All right. 6-7. Let's go. All right. All right. So finishing is fairly low, but I think you got the minimum threshold for some dunking stuff. Let's see. 83 three ball, 73 mid range. Yo, y'all love these low ass free throws, bruh. Said, I'm getting legend, so we good. You gonna need it. You gonna motherfucking need it. Ball handle 75, speed with ball 75, pass accuracy 67. Oh, but you got it's a lot easy. 92 perimeter defense, 93 steal. All right. 70 block, 80 interior defense. Yo. 67, 70. Wild, you got nice speed, 85 speed, 82 agility, 75 strength, 78 vert. All right, so you got the 78 vert to cap, so you can cap break the dunking. I already see where that's going. Actually, then you don't need the actually, no. You don't need 78 vert because you can't get 89 dunking. You only need 78 vert if you're getting the 89 dunking for the posterizers off 1. So you can lower that. If you can't get to 89 dunking, you can lower that vert down to 75. Base attribute points for some sorry free throws. Well, I play point guard, so I have to shoot free throws. If you play in park, do your thing. I'm always thinking from a rec standpoint because that's what I play most. Let's see. All right, yeah. So yeah, 86. That's what I'm saying. So if you can only get 86 drive and dunk, you don't need 78 vert. You only need that vert if you can get to 89. You get to 83 mid range. That's not bad. Oh, what's up, 2K? What's good? Let's see, interior defense. You can get the interior defense up to, you can get to that 80. So that's nice. So you put the 3 cap breakers, you get that 85. So that's nice. Or you get 86, but you get that 85 threshold. You can get to the 80 block, so you can get another badge there. You can get up to 90 speed on this build. That's crazy. Yeah, nah, this not bad for a lockdown. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. But I will say this, based on what Mike Wang said, make sure you practice your jump shot. These 83 ball jump shots, it's going to take a lot more skill to shoot to be able to green consistently than it did last year without tempo shooting. So even if you're going to use rhythm or button, it's going to be a little bit harder. So make sure you practice those jump shots. I'm on Twitch, so I thought you saw about the actual account. Absolutely not. Nah, this dude his name's off 2K off grid. Man, 2K ain't stopping over nothing. He's like, I'm used to square button. Yeah, that's what I do. I use square button for my regular shooting. I use the rhythm or tempo for step backs. I've done that for like the last 3 years. Put that shit on release tempo timing. Yeah? We gonna see though. We gonna see. But anywho, it is late. I'm about to get up out of here. So we've been sitting here checking out everyone's bills. That shit was fire. We'll probably do that again before day 1. Talking about free throws, big dog. I put free throws on everything. A fucking guard build I got. Let's see, what's my 6'3"? Because this is the build I think I'm locking in on. 6'3", I think, was it the ISO sniper? Nope, that's not it. Let's see, the 6'3". Oh, it puts it to the top. That's what it does. Yeah, so this is the build I'm locking. You sure you ain't locking on my build? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So this is my 6'3". I got the 87 dunk, so I can get posterizer. 94 3 ball, 84 mid range, 93 free throw. 84 pass and 91 ball handle, 86 speed with ball, 86 perimeter defense, 87 speed, 86 agility. Like that's the 6'3" that's my point guard I'm locking in on. And as far as the cap breakers, like one cap break, I get to 90. So that means I get the front clutch and I get the posterizing off one. Fire. I get the posterizers off one. I can get my 99 3 ball. I can get the 91 speed with ball. He's like, I'm great with my 70. Also, the reason I put high free throws so I can get all of the free all of the transition free throws. I'll take all them shits. I'll take all them shits. I'll take every single one of those transition free throws. You get mad if I bring that building to wreck with you? A little OD. As a 6'1" guard, absolutely. I'm already playing point guard. Like, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I probably won't be in the wreck for at least a few days. Because I usually stay in my career to get my build at least to like 94, 95 before I even think about going into the rec. Because I like to actually like learn the game, learn moves, learn jump shots, shit like that before I even get there. Because I'll be doing my career for some stuff. I'll be going to Street Kings to do some more of those, so I can quickly do my specialization stuff for wins. So I'll make a like if I wanted to turn off my brain. That's a fact. It's game time now. We here. Okay, it's about to be 1 o'clock on my time. I gotta go. Let's see. It's been fun. It's always fun interacting with y'all in the chat, man. I really do. I always have a great time. I don't know. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow. I told my wife I won't stream on Sundays. She asked for one day. I told her Sundays I won't stream. He's like, bro, I know, bro. I've been here since like 11. No, 10:30. I was here since 10:30. My fault, big dog. I've been here since 10:30. Like, yo, I'm tired, big dog. I'm old. Yo, actually, I mean, I'm not tired, but my wife be like, yeah, all right, it's time to get into bed, big dog. It's time to get into bed. You know, I'll be posting up here where I can. I get you. But yeah, so just to let people know before I hop off, you can follow me on all social media websites. I am in like YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. I have my name the same everywhere, Rank the Relax. I actually just changed my Twitter so that it's the same exact name, Rank the Relax. You can follow me there as well. I stream everywhere. So you might watch me on Twitch. I mean, on TikTok, I got Twitch, I got YouTube. Literally, I multi-stream everywhere except for Kick at the moment. So I'm everywhere. This week, I'll say for Wednesday, like I said before, I'm doing a long stream on Wednesday. Soon as the game goes live, I'm up. I'm on it. I'll be here for the rest of the day on Wednesday. Thursday, I think I'll also do a long stream, and then it'll be back to regular stream on Friday and Saturday. Because I know Saturday I'll be grilling, so I definitely won't be here early on Saturday. That's a fact. But I'm gonna get up out of here. It's been fun. Y'all be good. Peace.